Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We just got back from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, where we stayed at the Grand Bahia Principe Fantasia, and today I'm breaking down our full family experience. If you're looking for a trip with kids, or even just looking for a fun, relaxing getaway, this video will serve you the inside scoop. I'll be rating categories out of 5 stars and sharing tips along the way, so let's get right into it. Arrival and check-in experience. Arrival was smooth and stress-free. The lobby was big, beautiful, and welcoming, and check-in went very quickly. The front desk staff were also super helpful and even accommodated us by putting our family in Villa 98, which is close to the pool, the lobby where the main entertainment is, the main buffet, and is right behind the transportation hub. This was a game changer, especially with 2 young kids. It made it easy for us to pop back to the room whenever we needed snacks, sunscreen, a little downtime, or when we were coming back from the beach. We can just get off the trolley and pop right into our room. Our bags were also taken straight to the room, so we were able to grab a drink and start exploring right away when we got to the resort. Tips for families: ask for Villa 98, which is behind the transportation hub, or Villa 99. It's a perfect location because it's close to the main building. Rooms and comfort. Our room was spacious and really suited our family's needs. There was a small dining area with a table and chairs, perfect for meals or for just catching up on a little bit of work. The pull-out couch was easily converted to a bed for the kids, while we had a king-size bed for ourselves. But let's be honest, by the morning, we were all usually piled up together anyway. The bathroom was equipped with double sinks, a shower, and a tub, which was showing its age. We didn't end up using that tub, but it's a great option for the kids, especially to take the swimsuits off and rinse away the sand before going back into the room. Yes, the rooms are a bit dated. You'll notice some chipped tiles, worn corners, but nothing major that took away from our comfort or the experience. Honestly, in a tropical climate at a resort with so much humidity, a little wear and tear is expected. We also noticed maintenance crews working all around the resort, so they were clearly keeping up with the maintenance on the property. Rating: 3 out of 5. Housekeeping and cleanliness. Our maid was fantastic and really paid attention to the little details. She tucked away things that we clearly weren't using, which kept the room feeling tidy, and even went above and beyond in making the kids' beds feel so comfortable that I ended up sleeping there a couple times myself. Just to clarify, you don't sleep on top of the sofa. The housekeeping staff actually come with a mattress topper, puts it on top, and makes it feel like a proper bed, which is super convenient when you're sharing a room as a family. She dressed it with the fresh sheets every day, a big blanket for the kids to share, and even positioned the chairs at the end of the bed so that nobody accidentally rolled off. The floors in the bathroom were spotless every single day, and she left us with extra towels and toilet paper. That level of attention really made our stay feel cared for. Rating: 4 out of 5. Service and hospitality. The staff here were honestly wonderful. Always smiling, always friendly, and they went out of their way to interact with the kids. Even someone who looked serious at first, as soon as they made eye contact with you, they'd have a huge smile on their face. We had lots of fun conversations about Canada's cold winters, and of course, the Blue Jays. Even the locals we met around the resort were warm and welcoming. It just felt like everybody was genuinely happy to have us there. Rating: 5 out of 5. Dining experience. The main buffet Larimar was fantastic. It's a big space and tons of variety with something new every day. Breakfast had omelets and egg stations, crepes, waffles, fresh juices, you name it. Lunch and dinner always had themes like a taco bar for Mexican night, sushi stations on Asian night. The kids even had their own section with staples like nuggets, fries, quesadillas, which made things so easy. Desserts were delicious, the fruit was unbelievably fresh, and high chairs were clean and ready for use at any given time. We also tried the Japanese teppanyaki restaurant. While it wasn't Michelin-level dining, the kids absolutely loved the show. Overall, the food was plentiful, tasty, and family-friendly. Rating: 4 out of 5. Bars and beverages. The drink selection was solid. Lots of variety from top shelf liquors that you can pay for to the mid-shelf liquors that were included in your stay. There were plenty of tequila choices. Bars were spread out across the property from the lobby, the theater, the castle pool, the beach, and even the kids' water park. so drinks were not very far away. I love that the lobby always had hot Santo Domingo coffee and flavored waters ready to go. And for kids and non-drinkers, there were a lot of mocktail options. The Virgin Pina Colada and the Banana Mamas were our favorites in our family. Rating, 4 out of 5. Property navigation and wayfinding. This resort is massive and connected to several other Bahia Principe properties. But getting around was surprisingly easy thanks to their trolley system. Think of it as their own little mini highway network with bus stops throughout the property. It was a lifesaver for families, seniors, and anyone not wanting to trek across the resort in the heat. Signage was clear, trolleys came every few minutes, and honestly, it was just fun riding around and exploring other parts of the property. Rating, 5 out of 5. Beachfront Experience. The beach was beautiful, soft sand, clean, and well maintained. There's actually a machine that runs along the shore to clear out the seaweed, which was pretty impressive. Of course, you can't avoid the seaweed entirely, but they really put an effort in to keep the beach enjoyable. It is a short walk from the resort because the resort itself is not beachfront, but you can take the trolley if you have little ones so you don't feel like walking in the sun. And when you get hungry, there's a beachfront restaurant just for Fantasia guests so you can grab a meal without leaving the sand. Rating, 4 out of 5. Aquatics. Pools, splash areas, and lifeguards. The pools were a huge highlight. There are 2 large pool sections. One quieter and kid-friendly, and the other one livelier with music, entertainment, poolside shows, and a swim-up bar. Hands down, the best spot for the kids is going to be the water park. Slides, tipping buckets, splash zones, and the lifeguards are stationed at the top and bottom to make sure everyone stays safe. It's right next to the snack bar, which made taking snack breaks really easy. Honestly, if we didn't drag the kids out, we would have stayed there all day. Rating, 5 out of 5. Entertainment and nightly shows. The nightly shows were fantastic. They had singers singing bachata, dancers. They were energetic and talented and really engaged the audience. Each night had a different theme with lots of cultural elements woven into it, which we loved. The daytime entertainment was fun too. Water aerobics, pool games, and my favorite, water bachata classes. It added a lot of energy and variety to the trip. Rating, 4 out of 5. Family programming and the Kids Club. There is a Kids Club with a full schedule of activities like games, crafts, and even the PlayStation. We personally didn't use it that much. We wanted to unplug with more beach and pool time, but it's a great option if your kids enjoy structured activities. Most kids gravitated towards the water park, but having the club available was a really nice bonus. Rating, 3.5 out of 5. Overall, we had such a wonderful time at Grand Bahia Principe Fantasia, and for families, it's an easy would recommend. If you don't have kids or you're looking for something a little quieter, I'd recommend staying at one of the neighboring Bahia resorts like the Esmeralda or the Ambar, which catered more towards the adults. One thing I really appreciated was seeing how much ongoing maintenance was happening around the property. It's very clear that the resort is committed to keeping things fresh and well cared for. It was really excellent, and it's a huge win in my books. If I had one recommendation, it would just to be continue updating the rooms, especially the bathrooms, since there were a few areas that were definitely showing their age. Some of the bars, like the pool bars, could use a little TLC, but honestly, those are small notes in what was an overall fantastic stay. We'll absolutely be coming back to Grand Bahia Principe Fantasia, and next time we'd love to check out another one of the resorts on the property. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what you look most for in a family resort, or if you've been to Fantasia before and what you think.